Hi, everybody. Um, Thanks for joining us today on the Make Me Believe podcast. Join us by the campfire as I read some scary stories to my wonderful wife, Kaylin. You want to say hi?
Hi.
And the efforts of making her believe in the supernatural, paranormal, and anything that goes bump in the night.
And to those of you listening, our campfire crew here,
Mhm.
um, Adrian, that's you. You want to say hi?
Hello.
How do we think he's doing on convincing me that the supernatural is real? Because I think he's not doing well. But,
Really? You don't think I'm doing
I
well?
don't think I believe in any of it at all.
Really?
Actually, in fact, I know I don't believe in any of it.
I don't think so. I don't know. I think I'm winning you over. Listen, I won you over, got you to marry me. I can convince you that this stuff is real.
Mm,
Because it is real. Just like our love.
not our love is 100% real.
Aww.
The rest of this phony baloney stuff, nope,
Uh-huh. Okay, sure.
nope.
Sure. That's what well, if that's what you need to believe to help yourself sleep at night, that's fine. But the fact is, it's real.
Okay.
Okay. So, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I've chosen a different spot to sit when the children are doing school.
That's great.
Yeah.
How's that working out for you?
My hips are appreciating it a lot more.
Okay.
I think
Good.
it's a lot of the time it's that chair that's been hurting it.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay. All
So,
right. Yeah, your hip problem's back. Okay. Well, glad to
yeah.
see that that's kind of going away.
Yeah.
Just a wee bit. Um, how else have things been going?
I mean, we're finally allegedly
Allegedly.
going to go see Avatar tomorrow.
Yes. Yes. It is over a month since, or it's almost a month
Almost a month.
since it's been in theaters. I promised her we would see it day one, and here we are tomorrow. Gonna see it on
Yeah,
the
day 1 was December
16th,
19th.
15th.
December 19th, you decided to work until December 20th at 2:30 in the morning.
You're just gonna keep bringing that up, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Oh my goodness.
You're never going to live it down.
Never?
Never.
I feel like I could live it down.
Yeah.
Maybe just a little bit.
No.
I don't know.
But we are sorry for not releasing last week's episode on time or letting anybody know other than Luis
Yeah.
that it was going to come out late. That was our bad. I completely forgot to do anything on Facebook or anything. So I'm so sorry about that.
I did have two people reach out to me on Reddit and say
Really?
no episode. It's like I just released it. Like they reached out to me later on in the day. It's like I actually just released it like 30 minutes ago. So it should be live at any point. And so
Yeah, that was
there
our
we are.
bad. He was doing a favor for his sister.
Yes. So I will air out my dirty laundry here. My sister.
Your laundry's not dirty anymore. I cleaned it.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. So you dork. So
Ba-doom.
my go sit in a corner and think about what you just did. So my sister, whom I love, she asked me, "Hey, can you change my brake pads for me?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. It should be no problem." Well, I was expecting to be there for like 2 hours because changing brake pads it doesn't take long, and I just took like a little hodgepodge of tools. I didn't take all the stuff that I really needed. I just took some bare necessity stuff. I go over there and yeah, her brake calipers fought me the entire time. And at one point, I was completely underneath the car using the
Several
socket wrench,
points, actually. Not one point.
using
Several points.
using
Don't
my
lie to the
whole
people.
body weight to try to get this damn bolt broken over, and it just wasn't having it. Oh my goodness, there's fumes going on from some
Peanut butter spray.
yeah, some PB spray,
Peanut butter
and
spray.
it was just a lot. And I came out of there like I was like, all right, Kaylin, we can go to the movie now. Because I told her after we were done with that, well, we'll go to the movie.
He's like, hopefully we'll be done at we can go see the 5 o'clock showing because there's a theater not very far from his mom's because it's where his sister's at. And so,
I didn't get done till like 6,
no, you didn't get done until almost 7.
till almost 7.
And
Oh my
then, because the
goodness.
sister was going to watch the boys for us so that we could
Yeah,
just go. And
yeah. So she owes me big.
he, um, he came at one point. He was taking a break and, he'd done the back two. The back two were the easy ones in comparison. And he's like, okay, well, I'm doing this, so it shouldn't take me much longer. And I was like, we're not going to the movie. And he's like, what? I said, honey, it's 4:30. We're not going to make it. And he's like, oh, dang it.
I was so mad. So mad.
So then he trained the kids that if Thea Alex asks for a favor, what do they say? And he had the door. We were in the garage and we opened the door and they were sitting at the table eating dinner because they worked.
Yeah, they helped. They did help me with the brake pads.
Yeah, that was their shop class.
And my mom and my mom and her husband Luis, they were there and they were talking. I was like, yeah, I'm not helping Alex anymore. Because in fact, I trained the kids. Check this out. Open up the door. So she opened up the door, and I go, hey kids, what do we say when Thea Alex asks us for help? They both of them in unison, no. So that was fun. It was a fun experience, fun times.
So I'm going to tell on Luis for a second. So when he first came out there to find the peanut butter spray, and see if he had a breaker bar that could work for what you needed, and he came back in a little while after that, and I said, oh, you didn't want to stay for the class too? And he goes, no, the teacher is yelling.
I didn't know that.
I was like, yeah, he does that.
Yeah. I told the kids, I was like, listen, whenever we get started, I said, one of y'all is going to be on flashlight duty while the other one's helping. I'm going to have y'all change out. Just know, I'm going to yell at you.
Yeah.
I don't need soft kids right now. I need mechanics. Yep. So I'm going to yell and I'm going to get upset and you're just going to have to find a way to live with that. And they're like, yes, sir. Got it. And yeah, I yelled at him.
Yeah. Well, and then he was like, because apparently I guess his family used to remove tires off 18-wheelers and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And so when you were taking the tire off of the driver's side, I guess there was a different way that you could have done that or a better way or something. Mm-hmm. And he was like, I didn't want to tell him that though, because, you know, and I was like, oh, he would have been receptive to that. If there's a better way to do something, Adrian is all about it, especially if it makes stuff easier. But that was right after you yelled. So nobody wants to share information with you when you're yelling.
Apparently I'm scary, which I don't see it because I'm just a big old soft teddy bear.
I don't know if Luis thought you were scary.
I was
like, all right, he's yelling. I don't have to actually be out here because I don't have to do it. So I'm going to go inside where it's clean and warm.
Well, sorry, I was yelling, Luis. I appreciate the assistance.
I just thought it was funny, just the way he said, no, the teacher is yelling. I was like, that's golden. I love that. I'm sorry, Luis, I had to tell.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, okay. So, that was fun. So, are you ready for some stories?
Let's go. How many do you have for me today?
I got 2.
2 stories. Do you have any longies for me today?
I have one semi-longie.
One semi-longie?
One semi-longie, one kind of shorty.
One kind of shorty, okay.
Shouting like
all right, are these going to end properly, or are you going to be a cruel and unusual human being?
Hey, Liberty, how you doing over there?
I know, isn't she so cute?
She's a cutie.
Her poor little allergies are acting up again.
Oh, the poor baby.
I know. She's just a baby.
Okay. All right. So, you ready?
I reckon so.
Are you ready?
Bring it on.
There you go. Okay. So, this story... this story is titled, Something in the Woods is Killing My Coworkers. I think I'm next.
Find a new job.
This is by Reddit user Foxy Foxness.
I like it.
You like it? Yeah, I was digging the username quite a bit. I was like, ooh, Foxy. And then I had Jimi Hendrix in my head. Foxy lady. Anyways, back to the skit.
Do we know what kind of work this person does?
We'll find out.
Okay.
There's something in the woods, and it's been killing my coworkers. I've barricaded myself in one of the trailers to write this down, because I know I'm next, and I want someone to know what happened to us. It started Friday night. Me and 5 of the other guys were sitting around the campfire, having a few beers after a long day's work. It was only a couple hours after the sun had set, but the fire was beginning to die down. Hey, Tommy, throw another log on there. It's too early to turn in, Ralph said. I grabbed another chunk of wood off the pile and one of the trees we felled earlier in the day. It caught after a moment, but the fire continued to burn lower. What the fuck? My supervisor John asked. We all stared dumbly at the dying flames. If only we acted sooner. Maybe we could have, I don't know, made a stand or something. The fire was only a few inches high now, when someone's head snapped towards the forest. Yins, hear that? He whispered. We all listened. Most of the guys shook their heads, ears dulled from years of working chainsaws and heavy equipment before safety protocols required ear protection. But I could hear a soft singing, barely audible over the guttering fire. Shit! Everyone inside now! John yelled. The flames went out as we began to scramble towards the closest trailer. Plunged into darkness, we stumbled forward. A discordant thwong penetrated the clearing and someone screamed, Was that a banjo?
No.
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, I muttered, fumbling for my phone to use its flashlight. Once I managed to turn it on, I made the mistake of looking back, waving the beam over where the fire had been. Ralph laid on the ground, unmoving, his figure contorted. What looked like a man loomed over him, and yep, that was a fucking banjo in his hand. What the fuck? The figure's head began to tilt up, and I turned around, nearly slamming into Noah when I tried to run. He must have looked back too, because he was frozen in terror, staring behind me. Come on, man, we gotta go, I cried, grabbing his arm. The trailer was only 10 feet away. We could make it. Except, he wouldn't move. He just stood there. I wasn't going to wait for the banjo man to come get us, though.
No.
So I followed the rest of the men into the trailer. When our supervisor saw Noah couldn't be coaxed in, he slammed the door shut and grabbing the nearby canister. Popping its spout open, he began pouring out a white powder, drawing a line inside the door. His hand twitched when Noah screamed. Grains scattered over the floor. What's that? What are you doing? I asked shakily. Only once he finished the paltry barrier did he turn to me. You want to fucking die tonight? No. Then that line doesn't get touched, he said, jabbing a finger at the white line. What the fuck? What the fuck's a little line of... What is that? Sugar? Gonna do? Someone asked. It's salt.
Yeah, it is.
And it's gonna keep that, he jammed his finger outward this time, from getting in here.
Hell yeah, it is.
What if it doesn't leave? I asked. It will, he replied, though he sounded uncertain. Might not be till morning, but come sunrise, it has to leave. Me and the other two workers shared skeptical glances. Well, what about Marty? Dave asked. He won't know. Shit, Marty had gone to bed early and said he hadn't been feeling well. He was in the other trailer where we slept. You want to go tell him? John asked. Dave shook his head. Me either. Any one of you breaks that line to go outside, you ain't getting back in. You need a piss? You find a bucket.
You're kind of rude.
We all nodded. I don't know about them, but Ralph and Noah's screams still echoed in my head. John didn't need to tell me twice to stay inside. With nothing but whatever meager protection the line of salt provided, we settled in as best we could. This trailer had the kitchen and food stores, so at least we wouldn't go hungry. There wasn't really anywhere to get comfortable, though, so none of us slept very well. We heard Marty die around 4 in the morning.
Oh, no.
Shouldn't we try to call for help? Dave asked about after Marty's gurgling cries stopped. You have a signal? John asked in return. I checked my own phone as Dave answered that. He didn't. 0 bars. Me either, John said. I closed my eyes and prayed for the sun to rise. I must have dozed off at some point because the next thing I knew, the sun was peeking through the windows. John stood at the door, gazing out its aperture. Shaking the sleep off, I approached him. Is it gone? He shrugged. Far as I can tell. My eyes shifted to take in what I could of the scene outside. I couldn't see Marty or Ralph from this angle, but Noah's remains were in clear view. He'd been eviscerated.
Ew.
His innards splayed about him like some kind of satanic ritual. I turned away. Thankfully, I hadn't eaten anything in a while. Dave and Roger joined us. So we can leave now, right? Roger asked, craning his head to look outside. He blanched when he saw Noah. John fixed him with a stare. No, you can't leave. But you can get out there and start up the harvester. His eyes flickered between me and Dave. You two go inspect the job site. Make sure our visitor didn't fuck with anything last night. We all gaped at him. He had to be joking.
Right?
You can't expect us to act like nothing happened, Dave finally said. We listened to our buddies die last night.
3 of them.
Hell, Noah's still out there laying in a pile of his own guts.
Ew.
Roger nodded in agreement. I ain't doing jack shit except leaving. You can't make us stay. He reached for the door handle. You leave this job site, you lose your job, John threatened. Roger shook his head. Logging's already dangerous enough. I ain't sticking around while these men are getting murdered. He ripped the door open. I held my breath as he stepped outside. Nothing happened to him when he walked out. Nothing came out of the trees to attack him as he strode to the bunker trailer to get his keys. Nothing still happened as Dave and I leaned out the doorway to watch him stride off down the trail towards where our trucks were parked. He vanished around the bend. I waited, muscles tense, expecting to hear him scream any second as his intestines were ripped out from his abdomen. Everything was silent except the calling of a few crows in the trees. John cursed under his breath. I'll give Yin's hazard pay if you stay. How much? Dave asked, eyeing him. Double your normal pay. My mouth dropped open. Are you serious? He lifted a shoulder. 4 fewer men to pay. Still have a job to get done. You gonna take it or leave it?
What a piece of shit.
Dave stammered that he'd stay, but he wouldn't be leaving either of the trailers after dark, so he wouldn't work as late as we normally did. While a smarter part of me argued that I needed to leave right the fuck now, I couldn't leave him there by himself. And double pay was a lot of money. I affirmed I would stay too. I'd say I regret that decision, but I know Roger didn't make it out, so I don't think I would have either. While Dave and I fired up the equipment, John cleared up the bodies. I didn't see what he did with them. Doesn't really matter. I guess because I don't think any of us will be getting a proper burial. The day dragged with only Dave and me working the equipment. We only managed a fraction of our normal workload. I thought maybe John would pick up some of the slack, but he stood back as he always did, monitoring our progress. He did take care of our dead coworkers, though, which I suppose I should be grateful for. By the time the sun began sinking towards the treetops, I was exhausted, as was Dave. We shuffled into the bunker trailer to take showers, intending to grab food from the other building before locking ourselves in for the night. When we exited the kitchen trailer, we stopped. Roger's body laid sprawled between the two outbuildings.
What?
Without stopping to look closer, we hurried back into the bunkers. Dave and I tried to distract ourselves with a card game. About an hour after sundown, there was a knock at the door. We all froze, staring at each other. The knock came again, followed by sniffling and a tearful, "Hello? Is anyone in there?"
No.
It was a woman?
No.
I saw John shaking his head at us. Maybe not really a woman then. Please, if anyone can hear me in there, I need help. The voice came again. Dave looked at our supervisor, silently begging the man to let him help whoever was out there. John shook his head violently. More knocking. There's something out here. I think it might kill me.
Okay.
John, Dave murmured. She needs help.
Not real.
We're not really going to leave her out there, are we? You want to help her? You take her to the other trailer, John whispered harshly, but you are not letting whoever or whatever she is pass that salt line.
Yep.
My coworker hesitated at John's words, but the pleading outside was clearly upsetting him. I knew he had a wife and a young daughter at home. Maybe he was imagining it could be one of them out there. And wouldn't he want someone to help them if it was? Dave approached the door, opening it slowly so it wouldn't disturb the salt line across the threshold. I could hear what the woman said to Dave when he opened the door, but the rise and fall of her voice had me out of my seat and drifting towards them before I knew what was happening. The only thing that saved me was John grabbing my shirt. Jerked out of my trance, I saw the doorway was open, yet empty. A stiff breeze blew into the trailer, and John rushed to slam the door shut and fix the salt line. He leaned against the door, breathing hard. Something slammed into the trailer next to him, and John leapt back, stumbling over his feet before falling on his ass. "Fuck," he muttered. "We're going to lose the company with the coming lawsuits from family." My jaw dropped open. We were the last two left of our team of 7, and he was worried about getting sued? Joke's on him, because he wouldn't be around to deal with it.
Oh, shit.
We both tried to get sleep after that. Tried. Tired as I was, I passed out pretty quickly. I woke sometime in the dead of night to a cold breeze wafting into the building. I sat straight up, staring at the open door. My eyes flickered to John's cot, but it was empty. Panic rising in my chest, I ran to the door, flinging it shut and relaying the broken line of salt with trembling hands. With a sinking feeling, I realized the container was nearly empty. A blood-curdling scream tore through the night. I dropped the canister. It hit the floor and burst, scattering the rest of its precious content across the floor. "No, no, no, no," I said, trying to sweep it back into the busted cardboard cylinder with my hands. A knock at the door caused me to flinch, flinging the salt away in my alarm. The woman's voice came from the other side of the door. "This will go easier for you if you just come out."
No.
I trembled, shaking my head, though I knew she couldn't see me. "It can be quick," she said. "Painless even." Ignoring her, I came to the table to write down this account. If you're reading this, it's because I'm dead. God, I hope it was quick. She's opening the door now. The end.
That was freaking rude. Serves John right.
Why serves John right?
Well, he explains nothing.
He did, right?
He literally was
he
like,
didn't, yeah.
"We're going to stay in here." But didn't even say that. "I'm going to put the salt line down." Oh, no, wait. He didn't say that either. Like, he was just, the only thing he said was, get inside now.
Mm-hmm.
Screw everyone else.
Yep.
That's just messed up. That's just messed up. Like, no.
No.
I do find it interesting the salt line was the thing that saved them.
Right?
But also, I think we've talked about this before. When doing a salt line,
Mm-hmm.
you should do a salt line where when you open the door, it doesn't break it.
Yes.
Because then it's
I
broke.
wonder if a curved salt... No, never mind, because they do circular salt lines in Supernatural, too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's just, it is the solid...
Yeah, the solid line of salt for its purity.
Yep.
Purifying properties.
Because then if you want to go into that, you look at Hocus Pocus.
Mm-hmm.
They put the salt line around the grave
Mm-hmm.
towards the end, and they put Danny in the grave, and they put the salt line there so that the witches can't get her.
Yes.
So, which I find also extremely hilarious because the witches were on their flying instruments.
Yeah.
And they could just reach out and pluck her up.
I think it's still a boundary, no matter up or down, that you can't cross.
Interesting. Okay. And she did climb out of it because she's a moron.
Yeah.
But anyway, that is, I'm curious. So they had a banjo man at the beginning,
Yes.
and then they had this chick here at the end.
Yeah.
Or are we thinking they're the same entity?
I'm
They just shift appearances based off of
thinking
what's going on.
I'm thinking a kind of skinwalker mimic sort of thing. I'm not sure.
When you said a woman, I was like, oh my gosh, she's a siren.
Ooh.
Like whatever the wood version or forest version of a siren would be. Because, I need help. I need help. Because to me, when we were talking about Noah being in that trance, it was like, I thought back to, as I was thinking about this.
Yeah, a siren
The siren
song.
would be the siren song keeping him
Ooh,
stuck there.
A woodland siren?
Yeah, that's kind of where I went.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. See?
Look at you go.
Yeah.
I'm all
It's
excited.
amazing the imagination you can have when you don't believe in any of this
Uh-huh.
stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I wish we knew if he survived. Tommy?
Hmm.
Write us a letter.
Right. Yeah.
Write us a letter, brother.
Okay. Well,
And then this whole just come out. It'll be easier. Like, no, absolutely not. Are you on cocaine? Absolutely not. I will not be doing that. But thanks so much for asking. Have a nice day. You wacko.
yeah, that was a little.
But you know what's really funny?
What?
Whenever, and you do this a lot, especially if it's a female, your voice gets so incredibly creepy.
Does it?
Because the way you try to make a woman sound creepy, you're very effective at.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to re-listen to that and find out.
Because it's you have a creepy voice that you can do, but when you try to make it a little bit more feminine sounding, it's very creepy.
Ooh, I'll go ahead and replay that. It can be quick, she said. Painless even. Okay, thank you. I just thanked myself, by the way, since I do the editing.
You're welcome. Good job.
Thanks.
You don't let me edit.
No. I might let you have a go at it sometime soon, but
yeah, whatever.
We'll see. Okay, are you ready for the next one?
Oy vey. I don't know about all this. Was that the longie? Or the longie-ish?
That was a longie-ish.
Okay, so now this is the shorty?
No, I misspoke.
You misspoke.
I misspoke. It was longie-ish and then the longie.
Oh, okay. So we've got double longs.
Yeah.
Dang. It's like 2 foot long subs from Subway.
Yeah.
Oh man, I haven't.
Oh my goodness, I want a freaking meatball sub.
I know, right? I want an Italian.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I should
See, mine's better.
I should get all of the fixings.
Fixins?
Yep. For an Italian when I go grocery shopping.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can just have sub sandwiches and toast them.
Good stuff.
Yeah, because I can make my own sub bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at you go.
I know.
Okay. Are you ready?
Sorry, you can tell we haven't had dinner yet.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little hungry over here. Are you ready?
Is this one going to end properly?
Sure.
Oh my gosh. Bring it on.
Okay. So this next story is titled I found a skinwalker on a dating website.
No.
No?
No.
Nope.
I gotta touch that with a 39.5-foot pole. Continue.
Okay, Mr. Grinch. This story is by illustrious Ice 4720.
I know this person, don't I?
Yes, you do. Illustrious Ice 4720.
What did they do again?
He's the one with the late night run.
This dude. I was just thinking about that story, like, before we started this podcast.
Really?
Episode. Yeah.
Oh, two.
And then the alien one, don't
and
go outside.
And the alien one, yes, don't go outside.
Oh my gosh.
So
Dude's got some creepy ass stories.
He does.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Bring it on.
For those who don't know what date roulette is, think of it like Omegle but with dating profiles. You randomly link with someone trying to date in the same area as you, and if you two feel a spark or a connection, you meet in real life. Combined with a camera and a mic, you're able to scope out your future date before having to go on a date with them. Now, don't judge me, but I've given up cold approaching women out in public. Too many cameras, and I assure you, she can say something far worse than just no. Had a woman ask me if this was a prank where someone ugly asked out someone far out of their league, I tried to laugh it off until I realized she was serious, followed by her realizing I was serious. Her sudden panicked apologies still echoed in my mind when I tried to sleep some nights. Anyway, since then, I've been using date roulette for my dating. And surprisingly, it's been going pretty well. Or was going pretty well, that is. I've met a lot of crazy women on this app, be it Tristan, who tried to get married and have kids after our first date, to Diana, who tried to stab me after I talked to another woman who I seemed to have a special lifelong connection with. She wouldn't believe me, it was my mom. I would have taken them both in a heartbeat if it meant I would never meet Shelby. My date night started as it usually does, setting up my camera in front of the hallway leading to my door. Figured it's a better background than just a white wall. And to be honest, I enjoy being able to drop a line about her walking in one day. Anyway, I began clicking on random connections, hoping one would end in a date. Date roulette has a simple interface, my camera and hers, a small text chat for us to type in, and finally the other person's profile link on the right. The first profile willing to talk to me was a woman named Rebecca, a redheaded girl out in the south side. Just my type. Hey, how's it going? Looking amazing tonight, I said, flashing a smile. Yeah, I know I'm not the best at flirting, but an attempt is better than no attempt. Rebecca flashed me a smile back, reassuring me that I was in fact in. Responding with a slight giggle in her voice. Haha, thanks. How's your night going? Do you live alone? Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm hoping to get out of here and take someone out on a date, though. Maybe you can help me out? And yes, I do. No roommates around to bother me. I responded back, shifting into my chair to get in more upright position. Our chat continued as we exchanged stories of each other's lives and what we were both looking for, what we're into, basic first date talk. I was able to get her to laugh a lot, which is a good sign when she's into your form of humor. Know what? This is going pretty damn well. Would love to meet you outside date roulette. When's the next time you're free? I asked, trying to steer the topic away from ourselves and hopefully into a real date. I know what? I'm going to be busy this week, but... She cut herself off, squinting at her screen, presumably where the camera capture was. "I thought you lived alone,"
Oh, what the hell?
she said, looking at me with confusion. Yeah, I do. Been living alone for the past 8 months. Why? Thinking of moving in to change that? Bit early, don't you think?" Responding to her joke with another. Then, "Who's that behind you?
Oh my gosh, no.
Why is it so dark?" I froze, hearing the wood creaking behind me, the sound of heavy footsteps slowly approaching me. I slowly turned around, my heart beating in my chest. It was like a drum as I took in an empty hallway. "Alright, that was creepy. You got I said, turning back around, only to be met with a spinning wheel at date roulette began to choose my next date.
She's a bitch.
I sighed. Why the fuck did I say that joke about her moving in? Stupid, stupid. That was a joke 10 dates in, not in freaking date roulette.
Yeah.
Damn, she was cute. How did I mess that up? My screen dinged, interrupting my self-pity with a new match. I took a deep breath. Yeah, the last was a bust, but this is going to be different. Going to stay on my best behavior and hopefully end this week with a date. I clicked accept and was met with darkness from the other person. It was as if they were recording in a dark room without any light. Hello? I asked, trying to make out anything on their camera footage. My hello was met with a woman's voice, slightly garbled from what I assumed to be poor quality mic. "Hello? How are you? I'm Abby. Tell me more about you." I was taken aback. How up front? I like it. "Well, I'm doing well. Date roulette has me craving seeing people in real life, so I'm hoping that this will end with us meeting up outside rather than in here. Think you can turn your camera on? I can't see anything." I responded, cracking a smile. "My camera is on, but you won't want to see me." Her voice was almost sad. Maybe someone with low self-esteem? "It's okay, trust me. If I can turn on my camera, you can too. Can we stay like this? You won't like me as much if I turn on my camera." "Trust me, I will. Just flick it on and let's get to know each other." I responded, moving my mouse over to click the end chat button. I wasn't going to talk to someone who wasn't even going to turn on their camera. Safety aside, I've been on enough blind dates to know that if someone refuses to let me see them before the first date, they're going to either kill you or they're a 1 out of 10. Call me harsh, but everyone does it. I was about to leave the chat until I saw a face appear on the screen. Now, I've seen some poor quality cameras, but this was on another level. I could barely make out anything. Just a wild silhouette of a face, a mouth filled with white teeth, and eyes that seemed to be mid-blink. It was a white face floating in the darkness, seemingly unattached to a human body. "Sorry, do you still like me?" she asked, maintaining an open-mouthed smile. Yeah, looking good. Everything okay with your mic? You seem a bit out of sync," I asked, confused, trying to make out anything behind her. It was if only her head was inside the dark room she was in. She mouthed something, returning to her smile, her audio coming out delayed once again. "What do you mean? Do you not like my voice?" No, it's a good voice, gorgeous even. Though you seem to be lagging a bit, your audio is coming out wrong." I responded only to watch her camera freeze, then unfreeze, almost as if she knew. Her camera seemed to improve in quality as well. Still, a white face in inky darkness. But I could see more to it. Her eyes had transitioned to white dots in the middle of her dark eyes, following the location of my eyes regardless of where I moved. She has perfect teeth, but they seem to be almost too long for her mouth. Not donkey level, but just enough for me to notice. Her skin was still pasty white, as if she hadn't seen the sun in years, with white hair flowing down her head. Everything below her neck was still obscured by the darkness. Her mouth moved with her voice now, though it was almost as if her mouth was exaggerating every word she spoke. Is this better? Do I seem more natural? Yeah, you're looking good. So tell me more about yourself. What are you usually up to on your free time? I asked, looking over to her profile for some clues on who she was as she responded to my question. Abby Renderos was the name on her profile, though her About Me was obviously AI generated. So was what she was looking for. Boilerplate bot. Then again, she may have just tossed her likes and interest into ChatGPT and spat out this. Seen it before, so not too much of a red flag. I googled her name, freezing in my tracks. Maybe I could find a better photo of her online. Instead of finding a profile, the Google results were filled with missing persons cases. First result, Abby Renderos. Missing since last week. Please call 911 if seen. Missing and highly dangerous.
What?
Are you listening to me? I hate people who don't listen, she said, snapping me out of my snooping session. I pulled open her camera, seeing that her face was coming out even more clearly. I could finally make out a nose, a neck, all still pasty white against pitch black background. But it was better. Though this woman wasn't Abby Renderos I saw online, different head, different nose, and her neck was longer than the one I saw. She looked eerily like Rebecca from the chat before. Close, but not quite the same. Her eyes had stabilized, turning from pits of darkness to the shape of what eyes should be. She still maintained her toothy smile, her teeth almost shrinking to where they should be. My bad, just doing a little snooping. Can't be too safe these days, right? So you were ignoring me. Am I not your taste? I looked like the last one.
What?
She responded, the lower part of her face still that massive smile, though her eyes made an exaggerated look as if she was about to cry. Ha ha, nice try, but you're still smiling. Can't catch me with that. I responded, trying to smooth over the fact that I ignored her. Her camera froze again, unfreezing to a frown. Her teeth still exposed as her mouth matched her eyes, a face looking as if it would break into wailing at any moment. So, what kind of guy are you looking for? I asked nervously. Someone warm-blooded, fit, healthy, and someone who lives alone. Damn. Low standards. Just my type.
You're an idiot.
Well, I have good news. I work out, eat well, and haven't had a roommate in a long, long time. Maybe we can heat up a bit after a few dates, I said, winking at the camera, hoping the line would land. I haven't been late in a while, and to be honest, I'm pretty sure I could bed this one and move to someone a little bit less creepy. Oh, I know you live alone, Jonathan Parker. Can I come over now? I think I know where you live.
Oh my gosh, no.
She responded, her face freezing, then unfreezing back to her last face, a massive smile going from ear to ear. I froze, my eyes refusing to break from the now smiling woman on my screen. I had a fake name on my profile. How did she know my real name? And how? Did she really know where I lived? Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down there. How did you know my name? You can ask me that when I show up. I'm on my way.
Oh my gosh, no you're not. No.
Before I could respond, her camera turned off. Having me re-enter the date roulette queue, I sat in silence, confused, scared. What the fuck was going on? I clicked on the leave button. I was done for the night, especially after what I just saw. I took a deep breath, slowing my heart and trying to calm myself down. It's okay, just a troll. No way that was real. No way that was a real person, I said to myself, closing my laptop. A loud knocking noise broke the silence of my house. Someone was at my front door. They continued to knock, each hit louder and more harsh than the last. My legs shook as I walked down the hallway, turning on every light that I passed, hoping they would give me comfort. Looking out my peephole, I found someone wrapped up in jacket, and Amazon vest hanging loosely over their shoulder as they held a package. They wore sunglasses and a breathing mask, obscuring their face.
No.
I glanced at my phone. 11 p.m. and 75 degrees outside. Far too late for an Amazon driver to be out and about, and far too warm to be wearing a jacket that large. Against my better judgment, I called out.
You're an idiot.
Hey, no worries, man. Just leave it on the doorstep. I yelled out, hoping it would get him to go away. Instead, he gestured the package at the peephole, ignoring my request to continue knocking at the door. Amazon delivery. Need your signature. I took a few steps back in fear. His voice wasn't a normal voice, sounding like a tape recording of someone saying Amazon delivery, then a different voice for need your signature. The static in the voice made my skin crawl, backing further away from the door, as if knowing I was moving away from the door. His knocking became louder, his fist slamming against the door as if he was trying to break it down. I fell backwards as he started ramming the package against the door, the cardboard getting crushed against the wood. Pulling out my phone, I hastily called 911. I felt my vision become overcome with darkness as every light in my house turned off. My eyes struggling with the sudden shroud of darkness that was thrown over me. I heard the circuit breaker make a loud click in the back of my house, cementing my fears. My power just went out.
Uh-oh.
I pushed myself back up as I dialed 911, backing away from the door as a man continued to slam his fist, his assault drowning out the other noise in my home. Hello, this is 911. What's your emergency? Yes. Hello, this is Jonathan over at 182 Willow Street. Someone is trying to break into my house. Authorities are on their way. We highly suggest you let her in, Jonathan. Her voice threw me off. It sounded as if two people were saying it. What? Are there two of you? She likes you, Jonathan. Just open the door so you can go on that date outside, just like what you wanted.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not going to let her in. What the hell is wrong with you? We hate liars, Jonathan. You wanted this, remember? A date tonight. The 911 operator broke into laughter, my hands shaking as they took my phone away from my ears, my eyes breaking into tears as it dawned on me. The laughter wasn't just coming from my phone.
Oh my gosh.
I could hear it coming from outside my front door where the creature was standing. I stumbled over myself, hearing the door break down from the creature's onslaught. I ran away deeper into my house, locking myself into my bedroom as whatever invaded my home chased after me. It slammed into the door with such force I thought it was going to break it down as well. I thought you wanted to meet, Jonathan. Are you a liar? I hate liars. It shrieked, jiggling at the handle as it attempted to enter my room. Go away, I yelled out, backing myself into the corner of my bedroom. I looked around, scanning for a hiding space, my eyes falling on my closet, almost like a child. I sprinted inside it, praying the walls would grant me safety from whatever invaded my home. I slammed the door closed, holding my mouth to stay silent as it broke down my door. What entered my room wasn't human. Its legs were far too long. Each step taking it each corner of my room with only one step. I could hear it sniffing, though each sniff was accompanied by it closing its throat, making an almost choking noise. Its right hand was 8 fingers with multiple joints, while its left had 5, using them to pick things up in my room as it looked for me. Its fingers moved like worms, constantly shaking and squirming from multiple joints. Picking up a picture frame of me and my sister, I watched it look down on its right hand, 3 fingers falling off to match the 5-finger hand in the picture. Its neck then elongated, making a sickening stretching noise as it searched the room. It came close to the closet I was hiding in. I did my best to remain silent. It sniffed again. A large, too large, toothy grin appeared on its face. And like that, it left, departing from my room as quickly as it entered. I could hear it walking down the hallway and out the door. I let go of my mouth, looking forward at the darkness at the other end of the closet. I watched as a solitary white face slowly exited the darkness, coming only feet from me. Its face morphed into the same face as the one I saw from Abby on date roulette, its grin stretching face to face. You're a perfect fit for what I need. Warm-blooded, fit, healthy, though there's only enough space in there for one of us, she said, her grinning face slowly moving towards me. The end. Oh my goodness.
That was very creepy.
That was super creepy, right?
Yeah, incredibly creepy. I do have one question
Yes.
with his continuity there.
Yes.
Who was Shelby?
Shelby? Yeah. Yeah. I had an issue with that too. I didn't have enough time to reach back out and ask about that because there's one spot where it mentioned Shelby, and then that was it.
Yeah, and the rest of this has been this creepy Abby chick.
Yeah. Ugh.
My word, that was. Listen. First off, that Rebecca chick is a bitch. Rude.
Rude as hell, right? That was creepy the way she did that, though.
Yeah,
that was a good way to get out of the.
That was rude.
Yeah.
You just do what I do, and you tell your mom to text you if the date's going bad, and be like, "Oh, listen, hey, I gotta go, family emergency."
Well, that was an inventive way to get out of a little Skype call. Is Skype still a thing?
I think so. I don't think it's as popular as it once was.
Okay. But a little video chat. That's kind of inventive to get out of video chat. Makes you laugh every time.
It's kind of an asshole move.
Yeah. Well, that shows our personalities.
That was
creepy. And let's go back to the tape. Yep, there was an auditory response there too.
Oh my gosh.
2 weeks in a row, got her.
No, the one
celebrate. Hold on, celebrate. There we go. All right.
The last week, that one. Oh my gosh, that one was scary. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, that one got you really good.
Did.
This one, I think, got you pretty good too. You had, I think, 2 gasps in this one.
It was a very psychological.
It was.
Yeah, this dude's really good at that.
Did I make the girl voice even creepier this one?
Yeah, I did not appreciate that at all.
I worked on it in the between takes. I was like, oh, okay, how am I going to do this one? Because I know.
Yeah, that was really creepy because you also kind of made it sound a little inhuman.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to figure out how I did that and do it again.
So that was, I didn't appreciate that.
I'm going to go ahead.
Quite rude.
I'm going to go ahead and throw that on my resume.
I'm curious though, what did the face look like? Because he never described the face. He only described like what I imagine were the legs and all that, and then the hands.
Oh yeah, the first. The creature that was going around. Yeah, Didn't
Was that's not that was I thought that was the same thing.
I thought so too.
So because all of a sudden she just appears out of the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like
I'm not gonna lie. This one is going to Illustrious Ice, okay? So me and Illustrious are gonna talk for a second.
okay.
You just zone out,
I'll
okay?
drink my Diet Dr. Pepper.
Illustrious Ice, I got beef with you because I'm gonna have trouble sleeping tonight on that one. That one it got me. And this is the rare recording where we have our studio door open and there's a dark ass hallway right there and it's scary. Okay, hey sweetie, I'm back.
I'll sleep fine.
Okay, you sleep fine. Oh, hey, were you eavesdropping? That's kind of rude.
Yeah.
Oh,
I do that all the time.
you do?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like the couple we were listening to at the library earlier.
Oh yeah, that was funny. I went to the library and there was this lady. We were sitting down at those chairs for a few minutes, for like almost 5 minutes, and then she goes, "Hey, are you here for Bear Hug?" And I was like, "What?"
Huh?
She goes, "Are you?" It's like, "Are you looking for Bear Hug?"
No.
And I wanted to say something, just because I'm a smartass.
Yeah.
But I was it's like, no, we're just here at the library. She goes, "Oh, okay. I'm waiting for a couple. I'm waiting for a couple that's gonna join me here soon." It's like,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
all
Thanks
right.
for that extra information.
Was,
She was nice, but it was just kind of weird.
yeah, it was a weird thing. And then I think they were getting officiated. Like,
yeah, I think she was going to be their officiant, or she was finding them an officiant. But it was just, it was so fascinating. I draw so many conclusions based off of first appearances and listening to people talk that I have already formulated so much about their interaction with that lady. About them as a couple.
She seemed nice. The couple seemed to be.
He didn't hardly talk.
Yeah, the couple looked a little eccentric, and then the hopefully fiance. She seemed a little interesting.
Yeah, that's a word for it.
Anywho.
Yeah. Anyway, I like to eavesdrop on conversations and hear what everybody's doing.
Yes.
But I just feel like that creature, when it walked into his room, I feel like the same one that came out of the darkness, it was the same.
Yeah, it might have.
Because otherwise, then she's not a cryptid. She's just really freaking creepy.
Yeah.
Because if in the video she was changing her appearance as things went.
And what a way to use technology.
Yeah.
Right? Blame it on a bad connection.
Yeah.
And as you slowly
morph into what the other person wants.
Creepy.
Yeah. And then 11 o'clock. Dude, you should have immediately called the police upon her saying that she was coming over there.
Oh, yeah.
And just been like, listen.
Can you get a squad car out there?
Yeah. And then you should have left.
Yeah. I don't know what the time frame is from the end of that call till.
It doesn't matter. As soon as she said that, you should have been like, no, hung up and then dipped. You should have been like, is that the right phrase?
Yeah.
Okay. And then
Look at you go.
And then just, you're gone.
Mm-hmm.
That should have been what you did.
Uh-huh.
And then gone from there. And then gone to the police station.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
And Amazon doesn't ring your doorbell. They don't knock on your door. Why would you go there and tell him anything? That was your own stupid fault there too. You should have never gone near that door. Ever.
Yeah.
Amazon, you can't even get them to take a proper picture without it being blurry as I get out. And you think they're going to actually care about a signature? You can't even get FedEx to care about a signature. Come on now.
Yeah, that would be weird if my new cuticle trimmers needed a signature.
Yeah, let's be real. And then you would know if you order something from Amazon.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, who doesn't know when? Oh, you know what? That is fair, because there are certain people out there that will just browse on Amazon, bam, 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 and just buy, and then.
Well, they need psychological help then, because you should not do that. Now, we get stuff sometimes that we didn't order that like your mom will send stuff for the boys. Like she wanted to get the little one a new comforter.
That's why when the Amazon lady drops off, I'm packing.
Yeah, right. And so like when I saw, that's why we have a camera.
Yes, that's why we have a doorbell camera.
And I saw somebody drop off, and I was like, "What in the world is that?" Now, granted, this is all daylight.
Yeah.
But still, and then I go and I open it, like, and then I got something from my friend.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know that was from her originally. I had to open it first. But a lot of the time when packages come and they're addressed to us, you or I know that they are from one of 3 potential people.
Yes.
And now we've added that third one, my friend Megan. But like you would know though if you could have then gone onto your Amazon thing to see, oh, I don't have a package coming today.
Uh-huh.
And you didn't. And then you chose to talk to it.
Yeah.
A jacket on. Okay, obviously you've done some critical thinking there.
Mm-hmm.
But they've got sunglasses on. Okay, nobody who wears sunglasses at night.
Douchebags.
No, they wear sunglasses inside.
Ah, okay.
Druggies wear sunglasses at night.
Okay. All right, there we go.
And
I wear my sunglasses at night.
And so nobody's doing that at 11:30 at night, 11 o'clock at night. And then I'm imagining their head was down so that you couldn't really see them.
Yeah.
But then you engage in conversation? No. Don't do that.
Mm-mm.
No.
Ew.
When I would go knocking door to door when we were first getting the window business off the ground,
mm-hmm.
if people wouldn't open the door, I'd just walk away.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not talking to you through a door. If you can't open the door, fine. I'm not going to continue to disturb you. And on the other side of it, if I'm on the inside, though, I'm not answering the door. I'm not talking if I don't want to.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's at 11:30 at night, I'm not going anywhere near that damn door. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
Maybe you should have gone out a window, not in your closet. Just throwing that out there.
Just throw it out there.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. If it's at the front, go to the back.
Yeah, I just...
Try to dip.
He frustrated me with his moronic behavior.
Listen, I can't say what I would do. Someone's banging at the door like that. No, I mean, I know what I would do. Like, I know what I'd grab. I get that thing on me. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Somebody comes up to the house, 11 o'clock at night, trying to drop something off. Yeah, I'm getting that thing on me. But, yeah, that's creepy as hell. What?
It is very creepy. I see. I have my pistol with me in the middle of the day, though.
Yeah.
Like the middle of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Because people are crazy.
People be crazy.
Like that little boy whose mom had to take his little brother or his older brother, I can't remember if it was older or younger, but to the hospital, and he was there by himself.
Yeah.
And then he went out back and he wasn't supposed to.
Oh, yeah.
That was the middle of the day.
That was. Yes, you're correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I mean...
The boy in the backyard.
Yeah, very creepy. Didn't appreciate that either.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to call it on this and say the episode title. I only know what it's going to be called whenever, I'm editing. It's the very last thing I do is title the episode. But I already figured it out.
Okay.
Dating is a nightmare.
Yeah, and what's really funny is we met online.
We did.
Like, we met on a dating app.
Yes.
And we started talking, and then we actually stopped for a while.
Yeah, we did.
And then picked it back up, like, a month later?
Mm-hmm.
And then, because we started talking in August. We didn't really talk
September,
and then started talking again in October and went on our first date in October.
Yes.
Yeah. And then got engaged in December.
Yeah, that was a little quick. What can I say? When I do things, I do them quick. And...
Yeah, I'm aware.
Damn!
Well, then we were engaged for over a year, because then we got married the following January.
Yeah, that was the only stipulation for the quick engagement was we had to wait a year.
He swears up and down he told me he wanted to wait a year. He never told me that.
I did. I
did
did
not.
Yep.
No.
That's the only stipulation. We gotta wait a year. We talked about it. It
Mm-mm.
was a quick thing.
Mm-mm.
She needs to go into robot memory and remember that.
No, you never said that to me.
I did.
Nope.
Yeah, put it on the record that I did.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, play the gasp.
Did you save that as an audio track?
I did.
Oh my god.
I saved the gasp as an audio clip.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
Yeah,
Horrible.
I know.
Okay, you're mean.
So what you doing over there?
I have another story.
What?
I know. This is like 2 weeks in a row.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm on a roll.
Get us in it.
So are you? What's really funny is your first story was having to do with the woods.
Mhm.
My story has to do with the woods.
Oh my goodness.
And we didn't even plan that.
That's 2 weeks in a row.
I know. Isn't that great?
I'm not a fan.
I love this.
All right.
But I didn't find a dull one for you, so
I appreciate that. I
thought
really
about
do.
it. I really did. I thought about it. I was like,
Did ya?
I need more doll stories.
All right.
Okay.
Go for it.
Are you prepared for this? You ready?
Listen, my nerves are already on end. All right.
I love it.
And these are stories that I've read several times.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's all right. And it's funny that they still get me. But
Yeah, and they don't.
okay, go ahead and ask the question.
Okay, are you ready?
Bring it on.
This story has a title, and it is titled "The Whispering Grove."
No, it doesn't.
They picked the trail because it looked easy. A wide dirt path, clearly marked. A wooden sign at the entrance listed the distance and elevation in neat weathered lettering. Sunlight filtered through the trees in clean lines. Birds called back and forth overhead. Ordinary, familiar. Elias joked about finally being out of cell range. Tobias talked about grabbing food afterward. Nora pointed out deer tracks in the mud. Jade walked a little behind them, stopping now and then to take pictures of the moss-covered rocks and twisted roots. It was a good hike. That was the part Nora would think about later. How nothing felt wrong at first. The trail narrowed after the first mile. Not abruptly, just enough that they began walking single file. The ground dipped slightly, the soil darker here, softer underfoot. The air cooled in a way that felt pleasant, like stepping into shade on a hot day. The birds went quiet. No one said anything. They kept walking. The forest thickened, trees closer together, their branches overlapping until the light dimmed. Leaves pressed into the path as if they'd fallen recently, though none stirred when the group passed. Elias checked his phone. No signal, he said. Anyone else? They shook their heads. That's normal, Tobias said, but he slowed his pace anyway. The trail curved. It should have been gently to the right, according to the map, but instead it dipped and twisted, sloping downward into a shallow hollow. Roots crossed the path in thick, uneven ridges, rising higher than they should have. Jade stopped walking. Does it feel colder to you? She asked. Nora nodded. Heavier. They all listened. The forest wasn't silent, but the sounds felt far away now, muffled, like they were hearing them through water. When Tobias laughed, it didn't echo. They should have turned back. None of them could explain why they didn't. The trail ahead looked fine, familiar, walked often enough to be worn smooth. Behind them, the path looked less certain. Elias frowned. Did it look like that before? No one answered. They moved forward instead. That's when Jade saw the house. It sat just beyond a thinning of trees. The roof sagged slightly. The porch leaned but hadn't collapsed. The windows were broken, but not shattered. The glass looked pushed out, not smashed. The house felt closer than it should have been. Was that on the map? Elias asked. No one replied. They didn't decide to approach it. The path simply curved. Not sharply, not suddenly, just enough that they found themselves closer with every step.
Mm-mm.
Nora's stomach tightened as the air shifted again. Cooler. Heavier. It feels like we're being directed, she said. Tobias scoffed, but quietly. It's just the trail. Jade stopped. I think it's closer than it was. They all looked. The house hadn't moved. They had. The air near the porch pressed against their skin. From inside the house came a sound. A knock. Not loud. Not threatening. Patient. No, Nora said immediately. We're not going in there.
Hell no.
Another knock. The front door creaked inward on its own. Just a few inches. The forest behind them rustled. Not wind, but movement. They turned to leave. The trail was gone.
What?
Where it should have been stood a wall of trees, branches tangled thickly together, bark dark and damp.
Mm-mm.
Nora reached out, brushing her fingers against one trunk. The tree leaned toward her.
What?
Not swaying, leaning.
Mm-mm.
She pulled her hand back sharply. From the house came whispers. 4 voices. Their own.
Nope.
Calling them by name. Elias. Nora. Jade. Tobias. They stayed together after that. The forest shifted as they moved, bending their steps back toward the house. Every turn brought it into view again, always closer, always from a slightly different angle. The whispers grew clearer. Yes. Suggestions. It's warmer in here, Jade.
Oh, hell no.
You can rest, Nora. Just for a moment, Elias. Elias stumbled. Jade grabbed his arm and vanished.
What?
Jade! Tobias shouted. Jade! No answer. Just the house. Waiting. They searched, screaming her name until their throats burned. The forest answered with echoes that sounded almost right, but wrong enough to chill them to the bone. Then they heard her voice from inside the house.
Mm-mm.
Guys, she called. I'm inside. I think I found a way out. Nora shook her head. That's not her. The porch creaked. The door opened wider. Elias felt pressure. Not fear, but weight. Like the forest and the house were leaning together, closing something that had been waiting. Don't listen, he said, even as his feet moved forward. They ran. They didn't remember choosing a direction. Branches tore at their clothes. Roots rose where they shouldn't have been. The whispers screamed now. Not angry. Desperate. Inside! Inside! And then sunlight. They burst onto a gravel road, gasping, bleeding, shaking. The forest behind them stood still. Too still. Jade was never found. Dogs refused to enter the woods. Maps showed no house. Aerial photos revealed nothing but trees. But sometimes Elias hears a knock when he's half asleep. Sometimes Nora dreams of a porch that feels familiar. Sometimes Tobias swears he sees a house through the trees at dusk. And sometimes they hear Jade, not calling for help, inviting them back. Because the grove doesn't chase. It waits.
Mm-mm.
And it only opens the door once.
What?
And
What?
Yep.
No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Nope.
Yeah.
That bad boy can wait all at once.
They're gonna go back.
Hell no.
They have to. They want to find their friend.
You know what? We'll do a nice burial, a little memorial. We'll carve her name into a stone, and no, she gone.
You want to do it in a tree?
Not not if the tree's gonna lean.
I know. I thought that was really creepy. I was like, okay, all right, trees are moving around here. Okay. Yeah, it kind of gave me some of those vibes of like that house that you can only see three corners.
Oh
It
yeah,
kind of gave me a little bit of those vibes.
a little bit, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then it kind of that one where it was the park ranger who
Yeah.
found the little boy.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that, where just nobody knew it was there, and it's not on any maps anywhere.
Yeah, screw that.
Yeah.
Not doing it.
Just let them go hiking.
No.
Yeah.
Not going
Could
hiking.
you imagine that if we found that at Samson Park?
Oh, screw that.
Right?
I've seen a lot of stuff at Samson Park. I ain't seen no building like that. We ain't doing it.
Yeah, no.
Mm-mm. Okay.
Poor Jade.
Poor Jade. I hope she's okay. We know she's not.
I like how it's her begging them to come back. She's like, no, come inside. It's
Come
better in
on.
here, you know?
Come on.
Like, no, ma'am, it's not. But I'm wondering, like, where did she, like, how did she just disappear?
Disappear, yeah.
Did they, like, turn their backs and she disappeared?
But they said that she put her hand on him.
So
and
then
then
maybe
just
he's
gone.
not human. Like, maybe he did it.
Oh.
Maybe Elias is, like, the guilty one. Because he seemed to be the one that was kind of telling people, don't listen to it, don't do this. But then he's walking towards it. So, like, maybe he was kind of, like, the bad guy here.
What if Elias saw it whenever he was a kid?
Oh.
And then now years later comes back.
He was
and
the
now
one
he's got friends.
excited about there not being any cell service.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh,
Maybe
see?
he was
See,
like
we got a movie deal going on.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, that was.
I think we could do it. Blumhouse, call us. A24. Hey, we got you.
Yeah.
We got you, fam.
That was creepy.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
creepy.
I was like, she disappeared. What the heck? What? How does that work?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all three, bangers
Yeah.
today. Very good.
Very creepy. I'm digging it. Do you have any updates for me though?
Oh,
Like
you ask great questions.
I try.
As far as remember, I remember the story. Let's see. Okay, so we just have one update.
Okay.
It's from Witch Republic, who did the I was right to be afraid of dolls. that little story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Said just watched it. The episode. Should have listened. That's okay.
I'm not judging.
I'm not judging at all. I like it. Just watched it. I loved it. It seems like you and your wife had a blast. It's pretty cool that it amused her and she found it funny and it scared you. LOL. Also, the story about your kid's toy was great as well. I hope you both enjoyed the story. Yes. Yes, we both definitely enjoyed the story.
Because I legit would have talked to the doll. I'd have been like, all right, listen, you want me to make you some cookies? I can get you some milk. We can
No.
chill out. Let's watch a movie. Like, there's no
No,
reason to
you
come
ain't
at
doing
me
it.
with a knife.
Nope, ain't doing it. Mm-mm. All right, that is the dog, right?
That is a dog, yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Hey, it's not bedtime yet. Come here.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry.
That's all the updates I have for you
Okay.
this week. But rest assured, more to come.
Yay! That's exciting.
Yes. I love it. Okay.
Oh, he's yawning, everybody. So he has to get this edited and everything.
Tonight.
So you have tonight and tomorrow until 6:05. Well,
Yes.
actually 5:30.
Yes.
So, yeah. Anyway, that's
Yeah.
all I got. Maybe I'll do another story next week.
Maybe.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
I'm liking finding these like random obscure ones.
I do like them as well. I have a story I'm very excited to tell.
Oh, okay.
That I'm kind of sitting on, and I'm trying to find the right time to spur it on you.
Okay.
So, okay. Closing thoughts?
Don't answer the door or talk to anybody at 11:30 at night.
Yeah.
And then just make smart choices, guys. Just make smart choices.
Make smart
and
choices.
Probably don't go hiking.
Okay.
And yeah, just stay out of the woods. Let's just, because then we can cover, my story and your first. Just stay out of the woods.
Yeah.
Also, maybe somewhat avoid women knocking at doors. Just throw that out there.
How are we gonna avoid that one?
I don't know. Maybe move to a place where there's women aren't allowed to knock on doors or something. I don't know. Or put a sign, no women. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something to keep you safe, because apparently that's what's killing all these people.
Women are horrible. Yes, I get it. I understand. Okay.
Whatever.
Glad we can agree.
You quite frequently find it hilarious how harsh I am on my own gender.
Yes, it is hilarious. Kaylin, I love you to death, but you're so harsh on your own gender, and it's
I'm harsh
hilarious.
on both genders. It's just you don't usually find a woman who is so judgmental of her own gender as well.
Yes, this is true.
I'm like, you're an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I see people driving, and I'm like, that's got to be a woman. Like, no, nobody would drive like that. And then you drive by it, it's a woman, and you're like, all right, give the rest of us a bad name.
Yes, some people do.
Yeah.
But not all of them. Some excellent women drivers out there.
Yeah, me.
There you go.
See?
Okay. My closing thoughts are dating sucks.
Yes, aren't you so glad you don't have to do it anymore?
I almost don't have to do it anymore because, me and you still go on dates.
Oh, well, yeah, but you know me. I'm not going to magically appear in your closet and threaten to, do whatever she was doing.
Yeah, please don't.
No. The only white thing we have in the closet is the dog.
Yes. She sleeps in the closet. Don't worry, the door is open.
It's her room.
That is her little room.
Anyway, dating sucks.
Dating sucks. Hiking.
Dangerous.
Love the views, but let's stay out of the trees.
Yeah.
And then what else was it? The first one.
That was the one where they were logging.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're logging. Double pay's worth it.
I don't think any of them would agree with that statement, but okay.
Okay. Just saying.
I mean, they're all dead, so they can't
Listen, if
either one.
If any of my bosses are listening, I do some stuff for some double pay.
Oh my gosh. Anyway.
Okay, all right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for joining in and listening this week. I know it's a little bit of a long one, but I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And then like and subscribe and do whatever is for whatever platform you listen to your podcasts on.
Yes, please follow, share, do it, spread all the spookiness. There's still quite a few chairs at this little campfire, and love to have more people here.
We need a bigger campfire crew?
Mm-hmm. We do need one. Hey, sweetie, before we get out of here, I got a question for you.
I'm pretty sure I have an answer for you.
Really?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh, man, you little mind reader.
And you're not going to like it.
I'm not going to like it?
No.
Oh, you are a mind reader.
This is, like, my favorite part.
This is your favorite part?
Yeah, watching the disappointment appear on your face.
Ouch,
I know.
that stings just a little bit.
Yeah, well,
It's
hilarious to me.
I'm gonna just jump ahead. I'm fighting the tears. Let me just do this real quick. Hey, sweetie.
Yes.
Do you believe?
No.
No.
Not even
Oh
a little
my
bit.
goodness. Okay. All right.
He's
Well,
laughing through the tears.
I'm laughing through the tears. I'm gonna need a beer for this one. Okay, everybody. Thank you again for joining us. It's such a pleasure to have you all. Y'all have a good night.
Next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.